Carrie.
Hello.
I'm Amber Abercrombie. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming in today. So I was reading over some of your paperwork. Noticed there were some things that you wanted to talk about. But first, how are you?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Right? How's your day?
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, what brings you here?
I seem to always find the wrong person to date or always choose the wrong thing.
Yeah, I noticed you said that you can't seem to find happiness in love because you always end up in toxic relationships. Why don't you tell me about your current relationship?
He's an alcoholic. He's verbally abusive. And I want to find a way out.
Okay. Why did you start dating him? What
Because
was
he
it
was
that,
nice to me.
at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
he was nice to you,
Till he asked me to move in.
and then things went sideways?
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that this is a pattern? What was your relationship before that one?
Kind of the same. I always feel like I can help them or change them, but I'm starting to realize I can't.
Okay. Do you stay in those relationships longer than you should? Like,
Yes.
even after you're unhappy?
Yes.
Why is that so?
Maybe I don't like change. Maybe I don't think I can find something better.
Okay,
Maybe I don't want to be alone.
let's explore that you can't find something better thing. So, would you say that you are worthy of more than the relationship that you're currently in?
No.
Okay. So, you feel like you, who you are, there's not enough good in you that you are worthy of more than an alcoholic.
There is good in me.
Okay. But you just don't think that.
Is there enough good in me?
Okay. So that is the crux of the issue then. What are some other things in your life that make you happy? You were talking about how your current relationship doesn't make you happy, and it hasn't made you happy for a while, but you stay maybe because you feel like you aren't worthy of much more. Is there anything else in your life right now that brings you joy, that makes you happy?
My puppy.
Your puppy. Okay. That's good, yeah. I hear dogs bring a lot of happiness to people. It's really good. What else?
My kids.
Your kids. What is that relationship like currently? Like, has it been affected by your relationships in the past, by this relationship?
Yes, they won't come over to the house when he's home.
Okay. So it's strained the relationship that you have with your kids.
Yes.
Has there ever been a relationship that you have been in that you have felt fulfilled and happy, and your kids have really liked him?
No.
Not really. Okay. Where did you meet him?
At a bar.
Is that kind of a pattern?
I wouldn't call it a pattern, but it's what I do.
Do you ever seek relationships like outside of the bar, like set?
Where are you supposed to meet people if you don't meet them in a bar?
Well, there are a number of options now. The internet. I don't know if you go to church, you can meet people at church and that sort of thing. But I was just wondering, if there was a pattern of meeting guys at the same places.
I guess you could call it a pattern. I meet them at the same place.
Okay, and all of those relationships have
So,
been fairly toxic. Okay, what are you looking for in a
Love.
relationship?
trust.
Okay, when you say love, let's unpack that a little bit. Do you want to be loved, or do you want to love someone?
Both.
Both. Are you stable on your own? Like, can you provide for yourself? You have a stable job,
Yes,
so you don't need anybody to provide when it comes to like food and housing. You're secure there.
yes,
So you just feel like you can't truly be happy because you don't have love in your
Correct.
life. But you are in this kind of pattern where you don't believe you're worthy of the type of guy that maybe would give you this sustained happiness. Would that be accurate?
mostly, or maybe it's just because that's where I'm at and I don't wanna change and it's easy.
So you feel like you're kind of in a rut. Would that be a
Definitely.
good way to describe it? Okay. One of the things that we like to do is give some homework, which you might not like. So right now, I want you to tell me 5 things that you really like about yourself. 5 things. I'm gonna make you do more, but I want to know 5 things.
I'm caring
Okay, in what way?
about everybody and everything. I'm tenacious.
Like that word.
I will fight to the death for what I believe in, even if I'm wrong. But I'll never admit that I'm wrong. How many is that?
That's 3. So this is an area that you struggle. We can stop at 3, that's fine.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna end our session soon, but there are 2 things that I want you to do before you come back next week. Are you willing to come back?
Yes.
I want you to write down 10 things that you love about yourself or that you can bring to a relationship, like positive things that you can bring. What are the amazing qualities that you have in you that you can bring to a relationship, alright? And then, so if you would go home today and do that, so then for the next week, I want you to get up in the morning and I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to recite as many of those things to yourself as you can think, like as you can remember, okay? Right now you're feeding into these toxic relationships and a lot of that comes down to the fact that you don't feel that you're good enough for more, and you are. And so if you keep living in this cycle where you keep going after the same type of guy because you don't feel like you're worthy of more, you'll never find happiness in these relationships. So we're gonna start by reminding you to love you and get you to the point where you feel like you are valuable enough that you can go out and seek a relationship that's going to bring you happiness and fulfillment. Are you
That would
okay
be
with that?
amazing.
And you feel comfortable writing those 10 things?
No, but I will do my
But
best.
just do it? Thank you, I appreciate that. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't.